Good morning, Pat Winter here. This morning I wanted to show a quick flip through of a project I made using Marlene's digitals. Her Etsy shop is Uniquelyella, and I used 2 of her autumn kits, and I just made like a document style tall slim journal, and it was beautiful papers, and it had this one or a couple of really pretty women in it. So I just kind of took that theme of women and autumn, and this is what I came up with. And I used a lot of fabrics and different trims and stuff. So let's get started. For the cover, like I said, I used a document file folder, and I just put some vintage lace and an image and a little sari trim. And I used this closure, which is a metallic gold applique. And I just put a piece of Velcro on the back, a clear piece, and that's what I used to close it instead of a sash. And inside, I kind of went a little crazy with the fabrics and stuff, but like I said, it's about women and autumn colors and just the whole warmth and fashion, because I thought this was like the main lady that I just kind of played off of with the ladies theme. And I put like little rhinestones for earrings in her ring and a little crown. And under the lace trim, I just put some of the cards that came with it. Just put them to the side. And I'm going to print off and put in a few autumn sayings and poems, and then I'll be finished. So this just has some papers to, look how pretty that is. Just some papers to jot notes on. And in this pocket I put a couple more journaling cards. And all of the sample cards are the hidden Tracy Fox paper clips. I just use them to attach to the pages. And each one has a couple of layers of real pretty fabrics. And not necessarily autumn fabrics. So let's just pretend that some of these women are living in warm climates. But this would be a nice autumn outfit. So I just kind of teamed them up with some fabrics that I've saved forever in my crazy quilting, and I've just got to use this stuff up. So I just decided to do it this way. And some of her tags, nice long tags. And this is a fabric image that could be used in a journal or crazy quilting. And this little envelope that came with, there's a couple of envelopes. Oh, she has washi tape in there too. So I made some washi tape, which I used throughout this journal. But they're just beautiful, beautiful washi tapes. And that's an idea. I know everyone's used that, but I just kind of brought out the colors of the journal, a little color palette. And some journaling cards. And just pretty autumn papers. Now the backing papers I had in my stash for years, so I just, on the backs of her pretty papers, I just did different backing papers. That's a little journaling card. I love that. Oh, I did a little wink of Stella here and there. It won't show up, I'm sure, on camera, but it's really pretty and sparkly in person. Look at those colors, are so pretty. I'm an autumn girl. When I was younger, I loved summer more. I should say equally as much, but now as I'm getting older, I'm really appreciating autumn much more. Plus, my birthday is in the autumn, so. And here's some little Swiss dot, some lace, and some silk sheer fabric. And I put little, dangly things on the paper clips. Little piece of beaded. Look how pretty that is. And like these pictures, I just kind of printed off of what I had left over from my crazy quilting days. So these weren't in the kit, but there are, like that she is. Just a pretty one. So, but all the papers other than that are strictly from the kit. And here's this, I believe I did, yeah, a rusty paper clip on this one. Oop. And I just used a piece of Indian sari trim and some lace and some beaded fabric in her colors. These are journaling cards, the ladies that complement the fabrics. Little place for notes. And little postcards, journaling cards that come in the kit. I did leave, back pages for journaling because I usually get carried away. There's a little piece of tissue pattern paper and another journaling card, and then a lady with this color of fabrics. A little dangly of a crystal and a vintage sequin leaf. And I made that the center because you could actually read it. And that's everyone has these. I'll put a little sari trim down here. I didn't put this on first, so I took a little strip of cardstock and I sewed onto it, and then I cut it, which I think I'm going to make a lot of them and just put them in my stash, and then I'll have them, and then you just glue them on and they're just as strong if you just glue the cardstock that is sewn to the actual page. And then I can get more creative this way than whenever I'm doing it just on the paper. So anyway, little tip that I learned. And this is a little peachy. With the little embellishments. I love that paper. And she's the green themed lady, so she has the metallic lace sheer and a very heavy brocade and some lace. Little danglies. Some extra cards, a little envelope. And instead of just putting the buttons on a card, I just cheated, and instead of sewing them on, I just kind of glued the whole little card. This is an actual vintage set of buttons, and I just glued it onto the button card. And here's a tag and a crinkly piece of receipt, and then some paper. And for the spine, I just put a piece of lace. This is not a vintage lace, but it looked like it, so I just put that on, and then it just easily Velcros closed. And there you have it. And thank you for watching.